Yo, this is Dwane Allen from the Church of Disgust, and you're listening to Death Metal Dave in your face.
What's up, metalheads? It's Death Metal Dave in your face here on MetalMessiahRadio.com. And I have a member of the band Church of Disgust and Dwane Allen. What's up, Dwane?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good, man. Just here on a Wednesday night, hanging out with you.
A rainy day. Yeah.
Rainy day every day here.
Yeah, it's pouring, dude. Man.
I see you occasionally, like in the oddest places. It's pretty funny. It's cool though.
Yeah, I go out less and less.
Yeah, me too.
I'm kind of reclusive nowadays, man. But Metallica got me out. You know, I saw you there. That was great.
And the pop up too.
Yeah, the pop up, man, which is wild, dude.
I know.
That's like an extra $10 million for them that weekend. It was
crazy. And also,
it was awesome.
And then before that, I think it was at the Scott Burns book signing at Magnanimous Brewery.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when we got offered to do the Tampa Bay Museum of Metal. That was over a year ago. Wow.
Yeah, I saw you there too, man. I was there.
So
taking pictures.
Fuck yeah. And hanging out with my old buddy, Scotty Burns.
Yeah, he's getting out and about now, man.
It's tough for him to do, man. He's not that guy, you know what I mean? But he's doing it. And
I've never seen him in person before. And a few years back, Creator played the Orpheum.
Yeah.
And I was watching them, and then Rob Barrett kind of snuck up behind me. He's like, "What's up, man?" You know, and he was like catching up with me a little bit. And then right before he walked away, he's like, "By the way, that's Scott Burns." And I look over, I'm like, "Holy shit, that's Scott Burns!" I've never seen him in the fucking flesh, man. It was amazing.
Well, he was at the time he was writing that book, and he was getting out, you know. And now that he's got the book, he's doing a little bit more like Decibel's. Been sending him out west and up to up north to Philadelphia to do the Decibel Beer Fests. So
yeah, I bet you that book's doing pretty good, man. It's awesome.
Fuck yeah. I interviewed him, and speaking of which, you can go check out the interview on YouTube, Death Metal Dave in your face. And
boom.
And it's a great interview. And I think because he's a longtime friend, and but to prepare for it, I had to read the book before it was out. So, but that was fun because I got to learn more than I actually knew. But anyways, moving on. Dwane.
Yes, sir.
Tell me where you originated from. You're a Florida guy?
Yeah, I was
born and raised.
Born here in Tampa. I was told it was on the Air Force Base, McGill. So
oh, okay.
I was born there. So my mom's side of the family, we're all from Florida. My dad's side's all California, so gotcha. I got a lot of California family. But yeah, most of the time's been spent here, man, in Tampa, Florida, for sure.
Hell yeah. And were your parents musical? How did you get into music?
My Uncle Bill really was kind of the guy that he was a drummer early on, and he worked at Thoroughbred Music.
Oh, killer.
So I would go and watch his bands play, and I'd watch him rehearse and play drums. And I was like, that's pretty badass, you know? And then maybe junior high, man, my friends were like, yeah, we want to start a band. And I was just like, I think I can play the drums. It's in the family.
Right on.
So that's how that got going, dude. And that was out like in Brandon, man, in the early 90s. Sick. I mean, I'm a little bit younger again.
Right.
But, you know, just been doing that shit, man, going to a ton of shows, you know.
So what was your first band?
Any note would be Of Angels and Gravediggers. I was that was like the mid 2000s. I was right around the Metal Cacophony, and you know, I don't know. You probably never saw.
I swear I remember the name though.
Yeah, Smitty was in my band. I was in. There's a couple guys. We were in a band called Feast before that. I was like a local like hardcore metal band. I was around with the ass crowd and Reversal of
Fuck
Man
yeah.
and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that was like when I was in high school, like we were like worshiping Cease a little bit, man. It was like the first like local band that were like, oh, other than like Skunkworks and bands like that and Bone Helmet, but like Cease was like a local band. It was like kind of metal, and we were just so into it. So to be in the band, you know, if only the final couple of years was amazing to get into that band. And then, you know, Of Angels and Gravediggers. And that was right around the time with, what were those bands, man? Like A Trial by Stone and River Chicken and all the, you remember that band, dude?
You're bringing up some crazy shit I've forgotten all about, like Bone Helmet. Wow. Blast from the past.
Yeah. Dude, I still have their tape, dude. That little EP tape.
Hell yeah.
Bone Helmet, that band Black. Skunkworks, that we worshiped that band when I was in high school, man. That's what got me to the Brass Mug back in the early 90s, was like, Skunkworks is playing the Brass Mug, and I was like, what is that? Or whatever. And I remember getting directions and driving, and I was like, holy crap, this is so killer.
Oh, yeah. Fucking A, man. That's definitely a blast. I remember the names of those bands.
Yeah.
So, and God, you were we talked about this, I think. Weren't you in a band, or was it your buddy that was in a band that I had interviewed before? Oh
yeah. Also, the Gravediggers was right around the Left in Ashes time.
Left in Ashes.
Yeah. So I got in a band with James and Anthony.
Yes.
You know,
yeah.
Now you remember.
I have Left in Ashes. Yeah, I booked y'all for sure.
Yeah. So I think we were called Johnny Frank Garrett or something like that. We never really got a singer. And so that just kind of kept me going. But, you know, that wasn't, we played shows and did cool stuff, and you interviewed us, and it was pretty cool. But, you know, then after that, I was like, I got in with Church, and that was kind of the band that kind of, where I could actually really do some stuff.
How did you get into Church of Disgust? I mean, they're from Texas, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're from San Marcos, Texas, is kind of where it all started, but we're sort of, you know, we're actually like kind of a Houston band for real. Tampa, Houston, Gulf Coast death metal.
Gotcha. And how did you hook up with them though?
I was working at a restaurant, and a new girl started, and she was talking about her band, her boyfriend's band, and she's like, I don't know, you know, I don't know what it's all about or whatever, but he's got like a tape coming out or whatever. And I was like, she's like, I think he's looking for, you know, a band or something. She didn't really know anything about it. So she brought me a tape.
He lived here?
Yeah. He moved out to Tampa from Austin or San Marcos to be with his girlfriend. So he was out here solo, kind of, you know, figuring things out. And I got the little promo tape.
And who was that?
Dustin.
Okay, Dustin
James.
Okay.
Yeah, singer, guitar player.
Gotcha.
The mastermind behind Church. Yeah, but he was just chilling, man, over there in Hyde Park somewhere, and then I got the tape, and I was like, wait a second. I kind of been looking for something like this, you know what I mean? This is what I've been trying to do. I want some gross stuff, man. You know, I want it to be like on the edge, man, of, you know, death.
Right.
And it was. So I just told her, I was like, I'm the guy. Because Josh, who's the guitar player now and has been, he did the drums and the bass for the record. And I was like, just tell your boyfriend, whoever he is, if that guy Josh is willing to play bass or guitar, I'll play drums, and you got a drummer. And they were down, man. So, and that was like 2013. So it's been over 11, 12 years.
And his guys were still in Texas? His other guys?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was Travis and Josh. They were both in Houston. So me and Dustin in Tampa this whole time, and those guys were out in Houston.
Killer. And
which was awesome because, you know, Tampa's awesome. I've been here. I've been going to shows since, you know, the 90s. I mean, we can go on about that, but playing shows in the local scene and the metal scene, and like in Houston in particular, was like kind of like eye-opening, man. It was just way more intense and like huge shows and tons of people and tons of like underground bands, that like way more like activity and not so like pocketed like it is here in Tampa sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was so it was really cool, man. I was like, holy shit, it's like kind of happening out here, man. This is where I want to be, you know? So we were trying to bring a lot of that to Tampa when we played shows, man.
You know, it was like that in the 80s here a lot. You know, everything was sold out. It was packed out, and metal was king. And that's where we got the death metal capital name. It still is, but, you know, like you said, it's hit and miss on shows. And
it's kind of where the elders dwell.
Yeah. Yes. And, you know, with the age of internet, I don't know, man. But yeah, fuck yeah, man. I really like Church of Disgust. I must have seen you here play because you've played the mug.
Oh yeah, man. We've done Swarm Fest.
That's where it was, Swarm Fest.
We did a short run with Nocturnus AD and Promethean Horde. Yeah, we've done some stuff, man. We played we've done tours, man. I mean, yeah, you know, we're kind of slow right now. Things are sort of in hibernation because of life and whatnot. But yeah, man, we play. You definitely do because we've opened for Obituary.
Oh, there you have it.
Yeah, you've seen us for sure.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, for sure.
So,
but there's so many shows, man. Yeah, I can't remember anything anywhere. Anytime.
Some bands are a blur, and if it was Obituary, I might have been helping them. So I don't know, and I might have been focused on them or something. Church of Disgust. I see that you've been in there since what, 2013?
13. Yeah.
Crazy. And your last release was Weakest is the Flesh in 2022.
Yes, sir.
Are you guys are you working on something? You said you're kind of mellow right now. Are you still writing, you guys?
Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be church, man. But you know, like, you know, Josh had a son and Dustin had a son.
Hey, same kind of deal.
Yeah. So, family. And, I'm getting married in August and.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you, man. Yeah. Me and, my wonderful fiance, Erica, we're going to be getting married, man. So, you know, I mean.
What kind of church is it going to be at? Disgust?
It's going to be in a cave on the side of a mountain.
Oh, killer.
In the snow.
Wow.
No, yeah, man. But, you know, no, dude, the church ain't. We're going to do some cool shit, man. But, you know, another thing, too, man, was Hurricane Milton kind of took me out a little bit. You know, I don't have a practice space. I mean, because of that, I don't have my studio. And, I mean, I have more gear than I can justify now because I don't have the space. I'm kind of like, I'm selling off things. So, yeah, that kind of slowed me down a lot, man. And yeah, because of that, you know, the band, man, I'm the drummer. So if I ain't got a place to play drums, but you know, but there's a lot of stuff going on with the side bands, dude. Like Josh and Matt's the bass player, Josh the guitar player for Church. They just put out a fantastic record. They have a band called Terror Corpse.
Oh, okay.
And dude, it's like Death Grind. It's got Dauber Beverly, man, from Malignant Altar and Insect Warfare and Oceans of Slumber, and
gotcha.
It's gnarly, dude. And I think pretty awesome label's about to put it out. So that's a Church side project. And Josh also has a black metal band called Purist. He put a record out, I think this year or late last year. And Dustin's got like an alt country thing he's doing, dude. I'm actually probably gonna play some drums live with that. It's called the Slash Pine Drifters, and
nice.
And I don't know. I have another band too, called Torturous Lobby, and we put a record out last year called Dead Nerves. So, and then the singer of that band, Adam Shaw, who you might know from Grave Ascension and Tyrants of Hell, and I don't know if you know him. He's awesome, dude, but he's a killer drummer, and he's got a side project, Casmo Meyer. So there's kind of a lot of stuff going on, but not a lot of church stuff, man.
And
but
I do have the Torturers Lobby, actually, believe it or not. I think I got it last year at Steelworker Records.
The LP?
I got the CD.
Okay, nice. Yeah, dude, I'm proud of the record, man. That was a rough year and a tough record to make, man. But uh, I'm so happy to have done a record with Adam and Conway. Those guys are killer, man. It was cool. Yeah, I'm glad you got it, man. That's awesome. But
Yeah. Well, I go in there and Kenny points out, he knows what I want. He knows I'm collecting Florida metal. And he goes,
yeah,
and he'll go in there. I'll just start looking through stuff and I'll bring stuff up. And he goes, I got this Torturer's Lobby up there. And I'm like, okay, tell me about it. And I'm like, oh, okay. They're from here. Okay, killer. And I'll buy it. If I take his word for it, he knows what I want. And he knows he can sell it to me. I'm a sucker for him, I guess, anyways, for the metal, Florida metal. He knows his shit.
He knows. Yeah, definitely. He knows what's up.
Well, he used to have a record label down south of Miami and shit. So
you did?
Kenny did from Steelworker.
What was the name of that label?
I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, he had a record label down in Miami way. In the 2000s.
Yeah, because I remember he was working at Vinyl Fever. I don't know the record label. I'm trying to think of what it was. Yeah, but he's got the good shit, man. He's got the good shit.
He does. A lot of underground too, and
yeah.
So you also did something with Dissevered.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with Jamie and Zell.
Yeah, Jamie's killer. I love Jamie.
Yeah, he's one of my closest friends, man. He's actually officiating my wedding.
Oh, killer.
Yeah, he's the guy that's going to help us tie the knot, man.
That's awesome, man. Anything else you got? What's Torture's Lobby up to?
Deep. Deep. I don't know, man. That's a wild project, man. It's one of those ones. If you want it, you got to go look for it. I don't know. I think it's just going to be a studio project. I guess it's always kind of been that. We kind of wanted to play some shows, man. We were pretty excited. We just kind of liked, how it turned out, and it just wasn't meant to be like that right now. So we're just going to make records when we can, but I'm happy we got that record because it almost didn't happen, man. So I'm happy we got something out of all that, even if we're not going to play shows, man. But I think we were going to play Metal Threat, man, in October.
Oh, okay. In Atlanta, or was that Chicago?
I think it's Chicago one, man.
Yeah.
But that kind of, I don't think we're going to make that. Maybe, but I think that's, so we were going to play that, and that would have been great because we haven't played in a few years. But yeah, I think definitely early next year, I think maybe late this year. We have to see how things go, man. But yeah, I would love to do some more stuff, man. I want to play some shows. It'd be so fun, man. I got some cool drums I want to play. You know what I mean? I got stacked up right now. I'm just looking at them right now. So,
is that the picture you sent?
Yeah, I have one of those kits, man.
That's
sick. I still have that kit.
You work at Dean?
I do. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I know a few guys there.
I'm the warehouse manager there. So
nice.
And I've been there for 4 years, man. So it's what a wild place, man. That's a fun job for sure.
That's cool. Gotta like your job.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know, like Jerry, all those guys,
yeah.
Jesse, all those. Yeah, those are all. Yeah. I love it, man. I mean, there's like, do you know Pat Baker, man? He's been working there. He's been in USA department. He's just like this incredible guitar player, man. Sometimes he'll just play and I'll be like, oh my God, that's incredible, dude. You're just right next to me for lunch, jamming that, dude.
Wow.
Badass. Yeah, I love that part of the job, man. Have you ever been in there? Have you been on the tour?
Yeah, I went through there. I did a tour from Chris a few years back.
Yeah.
That was when Brian worked there, Hoffman. and it was like a,
oh yeah.
and there was
Yeah,
a
he
few other
working there
people
for sure.
I knew. And as I walked through, it was like, hey man, what's up? I haven't seen you in forever. It's like, get a hug from Brian Hoffman. I haven't seen him in years. And, it was pretty cool, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man.
And
You know,
and everybody else I ran into too. So
yeah, that's a fun place, man. It's a little different now, but it's a fun place.
So what can we expect from Church of Disgust? I guess we already discussed this Church of Disgust. And, so you're working on stuff and hope to see some stuff in the future. And, any other side projects you're working on?
Well, church, man, we're just kind of like deep in the catacombs, man, just like digging up old, like, you know, relics and old spells, you know, and we'll be ready soon to unleash, man. So, but yeah, you know, there's a lot of, you know, side projects, like listen up for that Terror Corpse and the Slash Pine Drifters. And if if you haven't heard that Torturers Lobby, man, you know, check it out. We're proud of that, man. But yeah, definitely, you know, I'm hoping early next year, you know, we'll start getting things together, man. And we got some, you know, we got some stuff we got to do, man. But, you're going to help us get us some gigs, dude, man.
We'll see.
You're going to be our tour manager, man.
Oh man, I'm not getting back into all that again. I got my hands full with the museum stuff.
Yeah, no, which is really awesome, dude. I actually like love being there. I was like, man, there's some really cool things here, man. And everyone just totally enjoyed that, man. So definitely keep that up, dude. That was really cool, man.
Well, we're mixing it up again, and we'll change it around this year. This coming up again, it'll be different. So you won't see the same stuff. You'll see different obituary stuff. And, I don't know which obituary we're going to do, but, they hang on that, you know, John's hung on to all the old backdrops and shit. So you'll see some old
He's got
stuff.
all that stuff.
He has all of it. And hopefully we can get a hold of some Hate Eternal stuff and, you know, and, maybe some more Sabotage. We'll see what we're going to come up with. And, I have that one kit that's here in my room back there.
What kit do you have?
Piled to the ceiling. The one that was in the middle.
What kit was that again?
Dr. Killdrums from Sabotage, and then Mike Browning owned it, and then Curtis Beeson owned it. Oh yeah, the Cage kit. Yeah. So that was in Sabotage. That was the guy that worked at Mars Music. And the drummer, he was the drummer, Dr. Killdrums. Steve Wonholz. I don't think that's the guy. Okay. No, that's not the guy. Never mind. No. Sorry. No, that kid was badass. And you just have that in your bedroom, you said, or in the studio there? It's all broke down in there. It's the puzzle. The puzzle's in there. We gotta pack it in we now have road cases and stuff, so we gotta pack it in a road case and get it all nice and get it down there. And then Mike Browning will have to put it together again. He came down and graciously put it together because that's a beast. And yeah, that's in there. Matter of fact, Dr. Killdrums, he owns a gun store in North Carolina. Oh shit. Yeah. He's just Dr. Kill now. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, dude. Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's almost like everyone should start digging up their old VHS and start like doing some video montages of like studio footage and live stuff. There's probably so much of that in Tampa, man. Well, you know, I did spark some energy when I brought this up and talking to these guys, and they're bringing, you know, I got to go through my storage unit, you know, and some of them have yet to do it because they're busy, but life gets in the way. But when it comes around again, that's why I got to start working on it now and bringing it up again, saying, hey man, we're going to do it again. So I want you a part of it. You know, we didn't have enough atheist stuff in there last time. Yeah. So I want more atheist, you know, and I want more cynic, and that's in the works. Probably have a Sean drum kit next time. And so, and I'm talking to Paul Masvidal about possibly him sending something down, you know, from California. So we'll see. what's happening, and we'll have Nasty Savage and Asheron in there again because I have a permanent loan from Asheron, so that'll always be in there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm trying to remember what you had for Nasty Savage last time.
Oh shit! I had the fucking leather shit from when Ronnie started 40 years ago. 40 something years ago. Yeah. I had his cod piece. Had a fan. You remember the leather stuff that was down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had all that. And his belts from like 83, 82, something like that.
Dude, that's amazing, man.
Yeah. Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Let's keep making that happen, man, because that's a cool thing. People are going to come and definitely check that out, man.
Yeah, we're going to plan it in advance this time, so fuck yeah. I'm going to say, Dwane, thanks for joining us. We'll be looking for more Church of Disgust.
Oh, dude, you'll be the first to know, I promise, man.
Hell yeah.
Dude, thanks for having me on for sure, dude.
Fuck yeah, man. I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, dude. Take it easy, brother.
All right, thanks, bro.
All right, bye.